All right. So hope everybody is cool with that. If you're not, you're racist. And it's all good. It's okay. We'll work with you. We'll help you out. All right. Really excited for tonight's training, guys. We'll max it out probably like 20, 30 minutes. I met this guy. If you guys don't know, Ryan in the corner over here. All right. If you're not same view, you should switch the view because I'm pointing over to him. He's going to be doing a really cool training. We were having coffee and we just locked eyes, I guess, at Starbucks. And when we started talking, he started spitting some good stuff to me, and I was like, "Yo, that's we gotta make something happen with this." So let me get some shout outs real quick, and then we will get into it. And another thing, especially with these shout outs, oh man, awesome stuff. Emma Jones got a social marketer this week. Shout out to you, woot woot. Erica MacArthur, 3 customers. Ina Sin knocking out 2 customers. Johanna Hunt, 3 customers and a social marketer. Cleedra Gross, 1 customer. Tracy Colcord, 1 customer. Tanya Thibodeau knocking out a customer. Blue sweater. All right, taking out customers in blue sweaters like it ain't no damn thing with a customer. And then Julie Geigel, all right, got it right. Thumbs up. I'm a reader. I just, I got 2 5-year-olds. So when it comes to hooked on phonics, sounding stuff out, it's not a damn thing for me. But awesome job, everybody. I love it. Last 2 weeks we've been doing the 90-day run, which is something that is just so important to do, especially at the end of the year. It can help you out so much. But one of the things that and why we brought Ryan in is because he is a customer specialist. He's a retention specialist and a referral genius. Okay, so without any further ado, and we will take a few questions. So we'll try to knock this out in like 20 minutes. And if you guys have questions, we'll take a few questions. But I'm going to introduce Ryan just really quickly. And this guy, like I said, we met we were in Dallas. I think that's where the event was. Yep, we were in Dallas. So hint, hint, get to events. Okay. And, I guess just the universe aligned. I needed coffee. The person I was sitting next to needed some coffee. Tanya's here. What's up? He needed some coffee, and boom, I met this amazing rock star that was just laying out all the goodies on how he's building a business based off referrals. And I'm like, that's genius, because how many of us are always just trying to go one by one? Oh my God, I got a customer. Okay, cool. Like, let me go get the next one. Where this guy is having he's creating leverage in his business, and he's creating where his customers are getting customers for him and filling up his customer pod. So this guy, I think he's out of Illinois. He's up there in that Chicagoland area. And he's been in network marketing, I think for like 5 years. So I'm not sure how long he's been in Modere, but made that switch to Modere. This guy went out and knocked out Platinum 3 in like 29 days. Don't get it wrong. It wasn't 28. It wasn't 30. All right, 29 days. Okay. And the thing that I love about it is he basically like did what's in our video with the 2-jet system. He got one engine going, and he used the energy from that one engine to get the other one going on the other side, and crushing the ranks on the builder side as well. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over to Ryan. Like I said, when it comes to referrals, when it comes to getting that customer pod full, this guy knows exactly how to do things. Ryan, what up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah. How you doing there, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing real good, man. I'm doing real good.
Glad you're here tonight. Thank you so much for coming out and training this group of rock stars for us. And Ryan, thanks for heading the call. I didn't know if I would be able to make it, but you guys are all phenomenal and freaking awesome. Ryan, thanks for coming out and sharing tonight.
I'm not going to lie, Tanya. I'm like starstruck right now seeing your ass on here. So.
Well, the viewing's mutual. I'm starstruck. I heard all of what you were able to do. Ryan was talking you up, and I was like, man, we need to get this rock star in front of our team. So I know that we're totally cross-line and on different teams and stuff, but just the fact that you're here giving so freely to our community speaks volumes to you and your character and just everything that you're doing with your team. So just thank you. I just wanted to share that before you dive in. So much appreciated. Mwah.
Oh, well, you're definitely welcome. You know, one thing I love about this business is that we're not competing against each other, that, you know, we all are willing to help one another. And, you know, I have some amazing upline leaders with Bobby Joe and, you know, and John Melton. And I mean, I know you guys all have John too, but with like Stephanie Knott and Amanda Titsworth, I mean, they're all my best friends. You know, we all live in the same place. So, you know, it's just cool to be able to jump on random Zooms with other teams and just help out, just like, you know, I have other people come on for me and, you know, to teach me and my team different things. So it's pretty amazing. And that's like one of my favorite things. So.
Cool, man. Well, we're just pumped to have you. And if you need anything, just let me know.
All right. I need a new car.
How to maximize our customer base, Ryan.
Okay. So to start things off, again, thanks, Ryan, for inviting me here. I really do appreciate it. It was nice meeting you in Dallas. And like he said, we did have a great conversation in a short period of time, to where like the moment we started talking, it was like almost instant that we knew like, oh, we need to reconnect. And, you know, we need to, you know, get together and try to help one another. So again, thank you for inviting me. I do appreciate it. To answer his question that he did not know, I have been with Modere since January 31st. I signed up on the 31st of this year, January, and by February 28th, I was Platinum 3. And the way that I did that was mostly by referrals. So that's why I'm here today, to teach you guys about how to go about using referrals to build your business. A lot of people that I come in contact with or that reach out to me, you know, their number one thing is that they have a problem, they think, finding referrals, or they have a problem connecting with people, and nobody ever wants to refer for them and stuff like that. And so I started creating with my business to using referrals as a closing technique, not asking whether or not somebody wants to or not, but starting from the very beginning, letting people know that that's part of the joining up process, or the part of ordering process as becoming a customer. So pretty much once they place an order, I let them know that the process of everything going through and stuff like that. And then afterwards, I let them know the last thing that you have to do for me is I'm going to send you something to post for me, and I'm going to send you 1 or 2 pictures to go with it. And then you're going to post that to your wall, and then you're going to tag me in it. And then I let them know the benefits of it, because people love free shit, or free stuff. So when you tell people that, Ryan, you're muted, I can't hear you, bro. But when you tell people that they're going to be getting free stuff, people jump on that. They love it. So when you let them know that they're going to be getting that $10 referral credit, they jump on it. They're like, oh, okay, cool. And then like you let them know, hey, how many people do you think that would want to do this business or would want to order as a customer through you? And then you get them to refer those customers, and you even ask them, hey, if you know for a fact that these people are going to want to order, go ahead and tag them right away in the post that you make on your wall, so that way they see it right away. And by doing so, it helps them, you know, get more in referral credit. Hold on, do I have to? Haha, I love Ryan already. So, but that's my main thing as far as how I do my referrals. And it's, trust me when I say this, that by having your referrals be in a closing technique, you will get way more customers. I sent Ryan the verbiage that I use, that I send to all of my customers for referrals. And when I went Platinum 3, no doubt, or no lie, in 3 days, I went from Platinum 1 to Platinum 3. So the last 3 days of February, I went from Platinum 1 to Platinum 3 by using this verbiage, and every single person I sent it to ordered. I didn't have any, I'll have to wait till payday. I didn't have nothing. I use that verbiage, and every single person that I sent that to ordered. Now, go ahead, Tanya.
We're getting this verbiage. Are you sharing it with us?
Ryan can share that with you.
I'll copy and paste it and put it in the chat. Or I can I'll put it in this chat, and I'll put it in the 90-day run chat. But yeah, I can pop it in both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
For a price.
So besides that, the other thing that I do, I know I said it was the last thing I have them do, but I lied. Sorry. So the last thing that I have them do after they order and after they post for me is I ask them to choose to go and log into their website, and I ask them to look up 5 products that they think that they might be interested in. So let's say if they ordered the system to start off with, I ask them to go in there, and we start talking. Normally, like, I don't turn it into like a I just want your sale type of thing. I have a little bit more of communication with them, and so we get to talking for a little bit, and then I ask them to go ahead and to build that relationship. And then I have them go in there and pick 5 products that they think that they might want to try after they're done with the system. And then I write that down and I put it in an Excel spreadsheet. So that way, when the time comes, normally by month 2, I'm already working and looking for towards the future. So I'm looking to keep that customer and for the long haul. I'm looking for longevity. So I go ahead and I make sure, okay, this customer was looking at this, and this. Let me go ahead and start asking them, hey, how are you doing with the system right now? I know you had said that you were interested in this product or in these products. Did you get a chance to look more into them, or would you like more information on them? And by doing that, you're not only keeping communication with your customer and you're building more of a relationship, but you're letting them know that you care and you're not just in it for a sale, but you're in it to keep them and to make them satisfied. Does that make sense to everybody? See? Okay. So that's pretty much my big things that I do for referrals. And then there's a couple other things, like I always say, building relationships, making it's stronger when you interact more with your customers. So as much as possible, if once you ATM them, if you have, like I said, if you have them pick 5 and you know that, oh, this is one that they were interested in, on your guys', I don't know what page you guys use. Do you guys use what do you guys use? John's page?
Yeah, we just use the corporate pages. So
okay.
We use corporate pages.
Okay, so in your corporate pages, then, if you had your customers that you've ATM'd in there, if you have them pick 5 products that they're interested in, go ahead and, because you have that written down, just tag them in it and be like, hey girl, or hey bro, I remember you saying that you were going to be interested in this. There's this sale going on it coming up. I just wanted you to know because I knew you were excited about this product. Like, that's how I keep building my relationships with my customers and how I keep them involved. And then another thing that I do is, if you have somebody who refers like 10 customers, I reach out to that person in a private message and I let them know, like, hey, you see how easily you got 10 customers? Imagine how much money you could be making and how many more customers you could be getting if you decided to join me as a social marketer. So referrals and customers always make the best social marketers, right? So if you have somebody that's easily able to get 10 customers right away, and let's say if they all signed up on the system, that puts them at silver, close to gold. You got to use that to your advantage. You'd be like, girl, if you would have signed up right now as a social marketer and got those 10 customers yourself, you could have already been promoted 2 or 3 times. You could already be making this much daily pay, this percentage of daily pay. And so that's something that you should always be thinking of in the back of your mind too, and keeping track of how many referrals your customers are getting. I like to do incentives. Does anybody else do incentives for their customers? Okay, so I use incentivization for if you refer 10 or more customers to me, I normally let them pick whatever product they want, and then I send it to them. For me, because to me, like if you went ahead and got 10 customers or, you know, helped me out that much by letting me grow my business that much, then I want you to be satisfied as well. And out of those 5 products you picked, I want you to pick whichever one you want. I'm going to send it to you for free. So that's just something I do. So, yeah. And then trying to think if there's anything else really. Do you have any questions for me so far?
You said, I know, I can't remember exactly, so I wrote this down, but like, I know you said you do something a little differently when it comes to the verbiage you use and how you set them up for the smart ship before they even become a customer. You're like already preparing them to be on smart ship. So like, how do you make sure that like you position yourself best to make sure that everyone is at least knows about smart ship or can get on smart ship?
Okay, so I hope everybody, a lot of people honestly don't understand how the smart ship percentages work. And so for them, they try to use it to their advantage already, like right away, like they say, oh, I have a $10 coupon or I can get you $10 off. And to them right away, they think, okay, well, all you got to do is sign up. And when you sign up, click one-time purchase. To where a lot of people don't realize, like, they're still getting that $10 off when they sign up on Smart Ship. So it's just going to be like the percentage different of what they order. Like some people might see, oh, it only shows that they got $2.99 off or $3.45 off or whatever. And it's all based on what they order. So they still get, when they first sign up as a first time, they still get $10 off regardless. It's just included in that first time Smart Ship plus the $10 or plus the whatever the difference is they take off for Share the Love. But what I do is I let them know the benefits. Like I said, people love, like, especially, no offense, not trying to be sexist, but especially females love sales. They love when they can get stuff cheaper. So if you tell them that over time, like, yeah, you can do a one-time thing where you only get $10 off now and then next time you pay full price. But if you actually sign up and you sign up with Smart Ship, your percentage off is gonna increase over time. So over time, you're gonna get up to 25% off eventually, the longer you order. And if you think about it, the more times that they order, you know, especially if you're having them pick 5 products and they're ordering a different product every month after their first 3 months, I mean, that's setting you up and setting them up, and then it keeps them staying on and ordering longer. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
I like that a lot. So can everybody see the verbiage that you sent me? And this is, and you know, I would vouch to say that like you can use this and play with it, and you can probably kind of, you know, if you do curiosity post well for yourself, depending on the person, you could probably kind of like play with writing a post and then just sending it to the person and having them put it on their wall. But I would say that don't skip that step, because if you do, like, you're missing out on their network. You know what I mean? The whole point of network marketing is to like use other people's network to grow a business, not your own network all the time. You know what I mean? So I think that's huge in like that closing step of like, hey, this is part of becoming a customer. And if you don't, I love what Ryan said about don't ask. Like, I think that's huge. Like, don't ask, just do it. And like say, hey, look, this is just part of it, and no one's going to question you if you're confident about it.
Right. And you know, a lot of people, they say, oh, I'm having problems expanding my network or, you know, getting new people onto my Facebook. But what you don't realize is that every time that you have somebody do a referral post for you, every single person that comments underneath that shows interest, I friend request them. I add them, and then I message them, because to me, those are my new prospects now. Those are the new people I'm adding to my Facebook daily, because you want to be adding, at least for me, I always say 5 to 10 new people to Facebook a day. But when I get referrals like that, rather than me having to just go out and, try to add random people, I add people that show interest based off referral posts. Because to me, that shows, okay, they already know a little bit of something. They clearly are interested somewhat. Now I go in and I add them to my Facebook page, and then I message them. I talk to them a little bit, and then I ATM them.
Nice.
And then that verbiage that you just posted, some people might say, okay, well, I only ordered, or I ordered Tria. Why do you want me to post something about trim? And I always have them post something about trim, and I let them know this because for our business, the #1 selling product is trim or a trim system, right? So that's why I had them post that. Now I'll ask them, well, would you rather me send you something different for you to post that involves what you ordered? And, sometimes they say yes. A lot of times they say, no, that's fine. And then we go from there. And so like when I have them post that, if they have a friend that comments underneath it that says, oh girl, are you using this product? Have you tried it? Normally I comment under it before that person does. And I said, no, she ordered this. And then I give some specific details in the comments about what she ordered. And then that might get that customer interested. Hey, and a lot of times I get private messages and says, can you send me more information on the product that she ordered, or what this does, or how it works, and yada, yada, yada. And a lot of times, I ATM them, and then I tag them in a specific post regarding the product that they want to know information about.
Nice. Now, do you, when that new person orders, you use the original person's customer code, right?
I'm sorry, say that again?
When the new person orders, you use the original person's customer code?
Correct.
Okay.
So, and this is the other thing that I have them do is when they order, I let them know, hey, as soon as you order, I guess I did this backwards. I'm sorry, you guys. But when I have them order, I tell them, once you order, I need you to send me your referral ID number. And then then I'm going to send you something that I want you to post and then with 2 pictures and then tag me in it. That way I write down their referral code so that I have it. Because a lot of times, since I was able to quit my job, and I work from home, a lot of people still work. So they might not be able to answer their, the comments or reply to the comments that are on their Facebook, right away. So, and I always make everything a priority. So I'm on it. Like the moment somebody comments, I comment right back. So I'll get their customer ID code, and then I'll send them the link, and so I'll talk to them and ask them what they're interested in, get to know them a little, ask them, how much weight do you want to lose? Oh, well, the post that I just made was for the lean body sculpting system. And if you're really wanting to lose more than 40 pounds, and you want to tighten your skin, then I recommend using my M3 system plus trim plus liquid biocell skin. I start talking to them about other things and transition that into what they should be using, because I'm not just going after a sale. I really want them to have the desired results so that they stay as a customer, and that I can use their results post later on. So that's what I do. The other thing that I do is, how many of you guys have added people and then you get that message that says you have over 1,000 requests already and you can't add any more people? So when you get that, I go in there and I undo the requests for a majority of them, and then I resend it right away. And I cannot tell you how many people I have had start commenting on my post or started messaging me after doing that. So, because at the time, the person could have been busy and they didn't even realize that they had that request, or that it's so old that they just forgot about it. So I go in there and I do like hundreds at a time, and I undo the request and then resend them right away.
I like it, man. That makes a ton of sense. And I think that, for us, I mean, obviously the last 2 weeks, guys, you can tell the numbers for customers are pretty good and they're consistent. So if we're doing this, not only are you going to advance really well and consistently on the customer side, but you're going to see your authority go up, you're going to see your influence go up, and you're going to see these people, and that'll actually transfer from customer to social marketer, and you'll probably end up finding people that want to be social marketers in someone else's network. You know what I mean? So no, I love it. Does anybody have any like specific questions? Because like it's not rocket science. It's not like, it's you have to do anything crazy. You just pretty much just, I mean, many of you have already shown that you can get customers. You're getting 1 to 3 customers a week. So now it's, what are you doing with those customers, and how are you building your network? So
well, Ryan, you know what? There's one other thing that I didn't touch on that me and you talked about, and I know that we had talked about trying to bring it up, and I just remembered it. But in the very beginning, because I was new to Modere, I took the time every day to learn 3 to 5 new products every day. And I know you don't have to be experts as far as knowledge when it comes to our products. Like, you don't have to know the ins and outs of every single product and know how it works scientifically and stuff like that. But I still literally sat there and wrote down, because I'm one of those people, like, if I write something down as I'm reading it and then I go back and I read it, then I retain the information better. And so I took 3 to 5 products a day until I went through every product Modere had, and I learned a little bit about that. So that way, if somebody came at me that was like, oh, well, I have this, or I really want to focus on this, I knew how to respond to it. And I was like, oh, I think I have a product that works best for you. And then I would go in and I would send them that. And now that we have the Modere app and that has all the information that's on there, I hope you guys all utilize that as much as possible. But then you can forward it straight to their social media or to their phone, or to however you want to send it to them. But you can just send them that bit of information that tells them all about the product. So I hope you guys utilize that.
Yeah, that app is if you don't use it in your life, you should definitely download that and then slap yourself when I have it. I slapped myself when I didn't have it. Candy showed me. All right. So I know Whitney said, do we use the spoon pick for the sip? So you're asking, do you use the spoon pick for the post, like the post verbiage? Is that what you're asking, Whitney? So,
okay. So Whitney, when it comes to the verbiage that I just posted, that verbiage is about the trim, right? But the other verbiage that I sent Ryan, that he'll send you guys whenever, always, and Tanya and Ryan and all them should already know, well, not should, they know this, but always upsell. So when I message somebody, I don't message them because that said about the trim, right? Well, the trim is in the system. So when I send them the verbiage that I send them, I upsell and let them know this is how much, my system is. And then I send them some more stuff underneath it. And I always upsell. And then if they're like, oh, I don't know if I can afford that, that's when I bring in the referral program, and or say, well, I quoted you for the system, but if you just want to try my trim, I can get it for you for this amount of money. So it just depends on what you want. But you can use the spoon, you can use the system picks, I always use a picture of at least the bottle of trim or the system or the M3, and then a result pick with it. Because people don't just want to see a bottle, they actually want to see that, oh, this works, and I want to see somebody who's had results from it. And then I don't know about you guys, but I only use, and I let my team know too, to only use pictures from our team. So like result picks. So for me, when I say that, technically you guys are part of our team too, because we all stem down from John Melton. So if it's on one of our corporate pages that's from John and Nadia, I always tell my team, go ahead and use it. But other than that, like if it's something that they're like, oh, I found this on Google, I'm like, nope, don't use it.
Yeah.
Because that's like, I just saw somebody actually the other day that came to me, or that it's the same picture I had just posted, and I saw somebody who sells shitworks, as I call it, and excuse my language, and was using the same picture and it had different verbiage on it. And I'm like, wait a minute. So then I had to verify that to make sure, and come to find out, somebody had posted it into our team corporate page and it wasn't even our result picks. So I like to double check on it. So that was my fault for doing it. For the one time that I don't double check something, you know, I posted something that wasn't even ours to post. So, but I still don't believe that company did that to that woman. But anyway, that's just my thoughts.
All right. So before we wrap up, guys, any other specific questions that you guys might have for Ryan? Or I mean, it's pretty cut and dry, right? Just you know, we kind of chatted about this last week. I know Tanya touched on it, but just make sure you're taking your customers through a good follow-up process. You know what I mean? Like making sure that they got their package, you know, checking in on them to make sure, like, you know, hey, what result are you really wanting to see? And then like following up with them to make sure that they're actually getting that result. You know, you've seen if your customer will do a before picture, even if they don't share it for you until they got the after picture. You know what I mean? Like I know some people are like that, but just make sure you're following up with your customers and doing what we talked about here, because this is, I mean, I'm telling you guys, if you put your foot down on this, you know, for the next, you know, 70 days or whatever, you could, you know, things could be a lot different headed into 2019. So yeah. Good stuff. So I don't think you had any questions, man, and I think we're pretty good at that 30-minute mark, guys. So
I'm gonna talk some more, Ryan.
Hey, man, talk away, dude.
I just have one last thing when it comes to referrals, you guys. Let's say after 30 days or 45 days, your referral customer comes to you and sends you results, or sends you a message that says, oh my God, thank you so much for introducing me to this product. It's changed my life. It's changed my marriage. It's helped me fit in clothes. I feel more confident. Whatever it be, share that to the post that they made for you. Because that not only brings it right back up to the top of your Facebook page, but their Facebook page as well. And it allows all those people who commented before that might have commented but weren't ready at the time, and they might have forgotten about what they had just commented on, but now you're reassuring them, look, the person that just made this post has good results and you need to jump on it. And it helps you get more customers, and it helps you expand your network even more, and it just keeps everything in rotation. So always remember that when you guys, if you guys are can't figure out, or you guys are stuck on that day in your brain, like I have severe capacitated migraines and mini strokes from getting shot while in the military. Yes, I have a Navy hat on because of Veterans Day. And it affects my brain to where sometimes I can't even function. Like normally I have sunglasses on. So a lot of people are always like, oh, you think you're cool, you have sunglasses on. I'm like, yeah, shut up. But I go ahead and I go back to even when I started, and I scroll and I take forever to go scroll through my Facebook, and I find a post and I comment on it, like something that had 56 comments on it. And I go ahead and I make a post or something like that. Next thing you know, I have 8 to 10 people from that time frame that had commented on that post before, and now they're messaging me again, or they're re-communicating with me, opening up communication again. And now I have them as potentials again, or possible social marketers. So always remember that you don't always have to create new posts every day. You can utilize old ones and get those back in rotation. And next thing you know, your business is booming, and you got 10, 15, 20. I think I signed 35 customers, 25 customers in one day once, just from doing that. So you can do it. And anything that you put your mind to, trust me, I'm a big believer in destroying excuses, especially with my disability. And if you set a goal for yourself to sign one customer every day, and let's say you'd say, I want to sign one person on the lean body sculpting system every day. You know, if it's a day that's 31 days, That's 31 new customers in 1 month. And you'll probably make platinum, between platinum and platinum 2, platinum 3 that month, just from doing that. You know, so always think positively and always set your goals high, and you'll be able to do anything you put your mind to. I'm gonna stop talking now.
So right. I love it, man. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thanks a ton.
Yeah.
Thanks a ton.
Yeah, you guys just show Ryan some love on social if you see him around M Life or anywhere in Social Retail Live. He didn't have to be here. This isn't his downline. It's not his team. He's here just out of the kindness of his time and heart to come and share some of his strategies with us. And the biggest compliment that you can give Ryan is to go out there and take the strategies that he's taught and go and implement them and go and get a result and then share that result with him. It's the biggest compliment you can give anybody that does a little training, right, Ryan? So
correct.
Yeah,
and I appreciate it
yeah.
so much. And you know what, you guys, like I said in the beginning, we might not be on the same team, but we don't compete against one another. All we want, since we make money for ourselves, right? We don't have to depend on one another to make money, but you guys can reach out to me at any moment, as long as it's okay with your uplines. Reach out to me, ask questions. If you need help with three-way chats, by all means, reach out to me. I don't mind jumping on, or just answering simple questions. You know, I know you guys have your own uplines. I mean, obviously you have Tanya, which is, I mean, I wish I had Tanya, but you know. And you guys have Ryan and whoever else your guys' upline leaders are. So, but I'm just letting you know that I'm always here for, you know, for anything that you guys need. Just go ahead and ask.
Thanks, Ryan. That's a huge deal. So you guys thank Ryan when you see him, because for real, that's huge.
And I better see all of you in Utah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody better be in Utah. Okay. If you guys didn't go to Dallas or Orlando, you guys need to be, and you're new, you guys need to get to these events. Trust me, they change your life. And when you get to meet people, I mean, I just met Ryan, and now I'm on a Zoom training with you guys. Like, stuff happens for a reason. It changes your life for the better. Like, trust me, you need to get to these trainings.
Totally.
Well,
you guys, I appreciate every single one of y'all. I'm totally one of your biggest cheerleaders here. So if you guys need anything from me, myself, Ryan, or Ryan Dose here as well, let us know. We're here for you guys. We'll set up next week. Let's crush some numbers out this week, and just kind of like, you know, just put a goal down and just crush it and get it done. What if you had a goal for this week, and then let's say you got your goal accomplished on Wednesday or Thursday? Like, just knock it out so you can play the rest of the week. That's the beauty of entrepreneurship, right? So yeah. Anyways, you guys have an awesome night.
Tanya, I have something else. I told Ryan that I was going to do something nice for everybody who showed up here. So Ryan, make sure you write down everybody that showed up here. But anybody who's on this Zoom training, if you get 1,000 points or more, or the first person, I should say, that gets 1,000 points or more by the end of the month is getting $100 from me.
Cool, man.
So
it's another extra $100, you guys. Why not? Run for it.
So Ryan will let me know who that is. Boom. And never know, you could use it to buy part of your ticket for conference.
Am I allowed? No, I'm gonna let you guys run for it. I'll pitch in on that, man, for real. But thank you for that. That's awesome. That was cool. Okay, you guys. So we got some running to do. With that being said, I've got a retreat week this week that I'm prepping for. But you guys are all awesome and amazing, and I'll see y'all next week. All right, making a fabulous week, Ryan. You guys, thebomb.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Night, guys. Have a good one. Have a good week. Thanks, Ryan.
Yep, no problem. Have a good one.
You too, buddy.